powers and principalities.
There's so much fire inside me.
Tragedy struck when part of the largest hillside at the kosher rubbish dump collapsed.
It's going to be fun to see how he goes about approaching this game.
We table issues relating to the arts and entertainment for a riveting discussion, of course, without fear nor favor.
The question the presenter asked them was a dumb question. You need to speak the fact and move.
Varied views. We agree to disagree.
So I would disagree with everything you said. I think that he's a smart guy. I think what he did.
No, but I also said he's a smart guy.
Yeah.
I guess that I'm waiting for the what next.
Yeah, I don't think that we have to wait for what next.
It sometimes gets confrontational, but that's the beauty of the game.
Today you deny funny face.
It's not my brother.
Today you deny funny face.
I don't know him.
You don't know funny face.
It's not my brother.
You don't know funny face.
It's a package. We meet, we sit, we dialogue, we learn, we progress. My name is Benefo Huabin Abrantepa, a proud blogger, and this is my forum.
Powers and principalities.
There's so much fire inside me.
Tragedy struck when part of the largest hillside at the kosher rubbish dump collapsed.
It's going to be fun to see how he goes about approaching this game.
Continue thriving and obviously achieve higher, and everybody knows that even though I'm not working with them again, but my personal relationship with the owner and many of the management and the staff, it is where my heart is. So I wish them very well, but I'm sure that even without wishes they will still do very well.
Hi guys, we are back again, Charlie. Everyone was like, Come to Carnivore.
Hello,
Come
my
to
name is
Carnivore.
Kofi
Come and
Otri
taste
Dakwa, and I'm very
different
excited to be
kinds
part of the
meat.
GhanaWeb
And so today, I'm
Road
going to be having
Safety
crocodile
Campaign.
meat for the first time.
Once
I'm
you
going
get
to be
behind your
tasting
steer,
other meat. So I am currently here, and you're coming along with me. So let's go.
You got to let it go. You got to let it go. You got to let it go. You got to let it go.
So guys, the place is really nice. Thank you. I really like Asante. I like the aesthetics of the place. Oh, this is different. I can't wait to enjoy my meal. Thank you. These are what? Sauces. Alright. Thank you. When I was coming to Nairobi, everybody was like, come to Carnivore and come and eat crocodile meat. And so this has just got started. Have you had crocodile meat before? No. So this is your first time? Yeah. Okay, so this is salads and some beef sauces. Beef sauce and some other kind of sauce, and so I'm having porridge as a starter. So this is how it looks like. It's soup. Yeah. Oh, tomato soup. Oh wow, she said it's tomato soup, and it actually tastes like potato soup.
This honey glazed pork ribs.
Honey glazed pork ribs.
Yes.
Okay.
Start off.
Yeah.
So here we bring everything one after the other. You eat as much as you can until you surrender the flag. No more meat.
No more meat. That's when we give up.
I'm fed enough. I'm fed up. I don't want to see any meat around me.
Okay.
So bring for me dessert menu. I bring the dessert menu. You have a choice of the dessert.
Okay.
And then you have some coffee or tea.
Oh, okay.
All. It's like a buffet.
So.
But it comes one after the other.
Yes. So I'm going to be trying the pork first.
Yes.
And this is the pork.
Put it up.
So this is the pork meat.
Yes.
Okay.
Honey glazed.
Honey glazed pork. Okay.
Have the beef sausages.
Beef sausages.
Yes.
Okay.
Take the beef sausages. Go for the beef sausages. Sauce for the beef, tomato relish. Where from?
I'm from Ghana.
We get many Ghanaians. All of you?
No, I'm Kenyan. She's Kenyan.
Okay.
Guys, I think they are going to kill me here. Too much food.
You won't die. Chicken goes with garlic.
Chicken goes with garlic, right?
Yeah.
So show us the garlic.
The garlic is the white sauce.
So this is chicken. Chicken goes with the white sauce. And so there are a lot of options here. They have chili, white sauce, green. This is for the lamb. There's also salad. Guys, what I can't wait is to actually try the crocodile meat. That's the main reason why I'm here. So what it is, they're going to be bringing you the food as many as possible so you eat. When you give up, then you can raise the Carnivore flag and say, you know what, I am done with my meal. So that's it. It's a very fancy restaurant. I like it. It's very, the aesthetics of this place is really beautiful. And so let's enjoy the meal. This is potatoes. You're invited.
Karibu sana.
Yeah.
This is called medicine. Dawa.
Medicine.
Yes. It's medicine for all the ailments.
Okay.
It has some lime, sugar, ice.
Smell. Okay, what is this? Bamboo straw?
That's bamboo.
Bamboo straw.
A magic stick.
Oh, I see.
For stirring it.
For stirring it.
Yeah.
These are what?
The beef is on the chicken.
Chicken is on a hot plate.
Yeah. And a glazed wing. Barbecue pieces.
Oh, nice.
More sauce for us.
I think my plate is getting full. Guys, at this point, I think we just have to give up because the meat is becoming too much and it's all nice. I like the lamb a lot. The chicken too is nice. The pork, in fact, all the meat is nice. This is passion fruit and mango, right? What meat is this?
This is the ostrich meatball.
Ostrich meatballs.
Yeah, with crocodile.
Crocodile.
And some ox balls.
And crocodile?
Yeah, crocodiles and the ox balls.
So please give me some crocodile.
Okay. Is the crocodile?
Crocodile meat.
Yeah. What about the ox balls?
Yes, I want the ox balls. Guys, the moment of truth. I'm going to be tasting the crocodile meat and the ox ball. Oxtail.
Ox balls.
Ox balls. Ox balls, guys.
And the ostrich meatball.
Ostrich meatballs. Yes, please, that is. Thank you.
So for the ostrich meatball, we recommend wild berry.
What? Wild berry?
Yeah, for the ostrich.
So, for you, right?
Then garlic sauce, which is the white one.
Then garlic sauce for the crocodile.
And tomato relish for the ox.
Tomato relish. Tomato relish.
Yeah.
I'm super excited. Yes, I'm about to try the crocodile meat for the first time. You said it goes with what? The white?
Garlic, yeah, the white.
The white sauce. Okay, so I'm going to try it with the white sauce, a little bit of the white sauce. And guys, you're going to be seeing this for the first time. It's nice. Does it come salty all the time?
Yeah, they marinate it.
Salty.
Yeah.
It tastes like duck meat.
Chicken.
No, like duck meat. That's the taste I get from it. Or maybe it's the white sauce. I love it. Please give me more.
Okay.
What's that?
Pork.
Pork. No pork. We've had enough of them meat. So let's This is a close-up of how it looks like. This is the oxtail. Funny enough, I don't really like the oxtail. It has a funny feeling, and it's very, very, very. It's like it melts. It has a back smelly taste. Like you see those goat meat that has a smelly back, right? That's it. It has. I don't know how to put it, but the crocodile meat, yes, it's nice. I like it. I like it. I like it. So guys, this brings us to the end of this vlog. I totally enjoyed my time at the Carnivore. I had good meat. I tasted crocodile meat for the first time. It was a good experience, but it's quite pricey for somebody who is coming here on a budget. Until next time on my YouTube video, on my YouTube channel, I love you all. Much love from Nairobi.
I would want to congratulate management and staff for how far they've come. GhanaWeb is the biggest portal in Ghana and even in outside Ghana as well. For the people outside Ghana, this is their go-to portal. And anybody outside Ghana will tell you that GhanaWeb is where they get their source of news from. I've had friends who are residing outside Ghana, and anytime there's news about me, and this time it's about me, they hit me up and say, oh, I read this story about you on GhanaWeb, I read this story about you. So it tells me that it is the #1 portal for everybody else, for both of us in Ghana and outside. So I would want to congratulate the management and staff for the work that you've done over the years. And I wish you guys well. I pray for strength, for success, for favor, and for special grace, that you guys will live on to be 50, 70, and 100 years. Congratulations to you guys.
I'm delighted to be supporting the GhanaWeb Road Safety Campaign. Let's be brutally frank. We are losing too many of our compatriots. The last time I checked the statistics, at the end of April, 1,034 Ghanaians had lost their lives to road crashes. We cannot continue on this trajectory. More people have died on our roads than COVID has killed during this pandemic period. That's really striking. We cannot continue doing the same thing and yet expect different results. Expect that some way, somehow, we'll reverse this deadly trend. We need to end the fatalities. We need to end the road crashes. We all now must take greater responsibility. Make sure our cars are serviced, our brakes are serviced regularly. We must ensure that as car owners, we do not hand over our cars to drivers or to our children who have not been properly licensed to use our vehicles. And let us just watch the speed and be extra cautious on our roads. Let's obey road traffic regulations and respect the signage on our roads. The carnage, the fatalities cannot continue. We must end the mass murder that is going on in our country due to road traffic accidents. It has to end, beginning from me, beginning from you. So let us do right and let us save lives.
Powers and principalities.
There's so much fire inside me.
Tragedy struck when part of the largest hillside at the kosher rubbish dump collapsed.
It's going to be fun to see how he goes about approaching this game.
We table issues relating to the arts and entertainment for a riveting discussion, of course, without fear nor favor.
The question the presenter asked them was a dumb question. You need to speak the part and move.
Varied views. We agree to disagree.
So I would disagree with everything you said. I think that he's a smart guy. I think what he did.
No, but I also said he's a smart guy.
Yeah.
I guess that I'm waiting for the what next. Yeah,
I don't think that we have to wait for what next.
It's sometimes
Ghana. Wherever you are.
I think it's a pretty good initiative. Now that we have coronavirus in this, coming to live with us, it will really help reduce human contact.
So that one, it works very fast and it's very convenient.
It is not restricted to location. That makes it better. Because at the comfort of my home or wherever I am, I'm able to file my taxes so as to make my life easy.
Ghana.gov, the single platform for all services from the government of Ghana.
It's a feeling of happiness, pride, and confidence, particularly because of the robust infrastructure and the ministry that is responsible for implementing this. It is my pleasure to invite Ghana's Minister of Communications and Digitalization to address us this morning. Please welcome the Honorable Esla Owusu Ekufo.
Your Excellency, the Vice President, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, the Honorable Chief of Staff of the Republic of Ghana, the Honorable Since the MPP took office 4.5 years ago, the President of the Republic, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, has been implementing his vision of a massive transformation of Ghana through technology as we vigorously pursue the Digital Ghana agenda systematically. Digital entrepreneurship, iHubs, economic activity and new jobs, digital platforms, the national ID, address systems, the common platform, data sharing, cybersecurity, and digital skills. Ghana must evolve quickly in response to the transformation wrought by the internet and mobile technology. And since data has become the new oil, we must integrate our systems to derive maximum benefits from machine learning, blockchain, Internet of Things, big data analytics, and other novel technologies. Several attempts have been made to digitize key government services through the e-Transform project in partnership with the World Bank. The eGov project of e-Transform led to the digitization of the then Internal Revenue Service, the Registrar General's Department, the establishment of the Ghana Electronic Payment Platform, GhEP, among others. With the passage of time, the sustainability of these initiatives became a challenge, as the long-term operational and maintenance costs were not factored into project design, and the usage of proprietary software meant government could not access and utilize our own data generated by these projects. We had actually begun the procurement process for upgrading the Ghana Electronic Payment Platform when we were introduced to what has now become Ghana.gov and decided to trust our local fintech consortium against stiff opposition, understandably, both internal and external. We've come a long way in 2 years. Over the 4+ years, under the leadership of His Excellency the President,
powers and principalities.
There's so much fire inside me.
Tragedy struck when part of the largest hillside at the kosher rubbish dump collapsed.
And the Ghana Interbank Payment and Settlement Platform. These key pieces of infrastructure allow government to establish where and how a government service is to be provided and convenient payment options for it. This is the core infrastructure that has made Ghana.gov possible today. We're also in the process of implementing a rural connectivity project to link the unserved and underserved areas of the country within the next 2 years. Some 4 million citizens will be connected to voice and data telephony services in the remotest parts of our country. Smart investment in infrastructure will improve access to the latest technology, result in greater availability of affordable and reliable broadband connectivity, and broader adoption of digital technologies across the entire country, as we are determined to promote digital inclusion and to leave no one behind. The digitization of our economy through the implementation of these few initiatives is already yielding fruits. The extensive mobile coverage in the country has generated a quantum leap in the use of mobile money transactions. Many of our rural folk have embraced mobile technology as a fast and reliable mode of transacting and paying for services in the comfort of their homes. Broadband access and its affordability is a means of growing the use of these digital services. Online education, remote working, virtual offices, online meetings and conferencing, telemedicine, etc., have become or are becoming the new normal in this COVID era, all powered by digital technology. A connected country will make these services accessible to all, and we're determined to build the digital infrastructure to enable this transformation to succeed. The opportunities for our teeming youthful population are countless and endless. The digital era provides the platform to breed entrepreneurs with the capabilities of developing innovative application solutions and efficient use of our smartphones. We're focusing on developing the digital skills of our young people to create the critical mass needed to man the exciting digital initiatives being implemented. We want to grow the software industry in Ghana to be able to develop homegrown digital solutions by Ghanaians for Ghanaians. This is what is solution. I'm understandably proud to have been associated with this initiative, working closely with the Office of the Vice President, the Ministry of Finance. As digital financial services is the shared space where technology meets and embraces financial services. The consortium joins other Ghanaian tech entrepreneurs whose solutions, tailored to fit our peculiar circumstances, have been deployed nationwide by a government which believes in nurturing and promoting local talent. I'm referring here to the National ID and Ghana Post GPS addressing system, which were also developed by Ghanaians. Reports over the years indicate that Ghana has lost easy monitoring and collection of revenue by our ministries, departments, and agencies. It could not have come at a more opportune time. The Ghana.gov platform will make it easier for the tax net to be widened to accommodate more informal and previously overlooked formal entities. It can be used on any phone, laptop, or computer. And through the efforts of GIFIC, ultra-modern community ICT, new reality is how to minimize contact with possible virus transmitters such as paper money notes. Thankfully, Ghana.gov truly minimizes the need for our citizens to engage in physical money interactions, reduces the need for interminable visits to various offices to process and pay for various services, and enables the relevant government bodies to have a single view over all internally generated funds within the country. Ghana.gov has come to stay and will improve government to citizenry interaction. This interaction for the exchange of public services between government and the citizens will not only be one way, as the developers of the platform, working in close collaboration with the National important and an integral part of the growth and efficiency of this platform. And so we encourage everybody to take advantage of this intervention and make good use of it. It will, in the short, medium, and long term, benefit all Ghanaians directly and indirectly. To the 3 local Ghanaian-owned technology companies, Haptel, ExpressPay, and IT Consortium, who set aside their competitiveness to collaborate to build this platform from scratch, and your wider local technology community that supported you with ideas and contributions, I'm extremely proud of all of you. Thank you so much for rising to the occasion. I echo to all of you. I congratulate the officials of the Ministry of Communications and Digitalization, the Ministry of Finance, Office of the Vice President, National Information Technology Agency, Ghana Revenue Authority, the Bank of Ghana, the Ghana Interbank Payment and Settlements System, who worked tirelessly against all odds to make today happen. Well done. This is an excellent example of public-private partnership, and hopefully there will be many more such. And Ghana today, the world tomorrow, as others emulate us. To Your Excellency, Vice President Mahmoud Bawumia, and above all, His Excellency President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, thank you so much for giving this project the needed political will it required to get this far. We know and strongly believe that this will go a long way in helping Ghana achieve our vision of a Ghana beyond aid. As a member of the Smart Africa Alliance, Ghana's flagship project, which we are recommending for adoption by the other 22 alliance countries, is a blueprint This is a time of great hope for the world. If we work smartly together and stay on course, we can raise millions out of poverty and significantly expand basic social services for many more by the 2030 end date of the Sustainable Development Goals, unquote. This is what digitalization can do. Let's work together to utilize technology to lift Ghana and Africa out of poverty. We're living in unusual times, but they also present unusual opportunities, such as Ghana.gov. It truly is digitime. I thank you all for your attention, and may God continue to bless us all and our homeland, Ghana.
The Minister of Communications and Digitalization, the Honorable Esla Osuekufu MP, thank you for that warm and inspiring address, articulating so well homegrown digital solutions for Ghanaian businesses, for Ghanaians by Ghanaians, and a case of public-private partnership gone so well. Your Excellency, the Vice President, Honorable Ministers, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, with clearly 254 MMDAs and some 127 public organizations operating in more than 2,000 fiscal points of services, it is clear that the greatest beneficiaries of this project will be our MMDAs. For the next few minutes, please take a journey with me as we have the experiences shown on video.
We realized that some of our outlets, we run World Heritage sites. People visit there. They pay money, and so we realized that the money that were coming were not enough. Looking at the number of people who visit these facilities, so the then minister, Honorable Catherine Abelima Afeku, with the help of the board, decided that we fix a digital machine at some of our facilities, i.e. Cape Coast Castle, Elmina Castle, to see whether our revenue will increase. And I must say with all humility that since the introduction of these digital machines, it has really increased our IGF. And so I must say that the Ghana.gov platform is indeed a very good platform for these public agencies. The Ghana.gov platform is also making our institution very accessible to everybody. Because now when you log in, whatever interaction you want to have with us, we can do that on the Ghana.gov platform. If there are payments you want to make, it becomes
the Pushman. It was called Pushman. They use in revenue mobilization. And even some of the other MDs also have their own digital platforms. The difference with all these past digital platform releases for passport forms and also now there's flexibility. There's simplicity, and there's no effort is needed to apply for a passport since you can do everything at one spot.
Money with these banks is very, very easy and accessible.
And on that note of optimism and
the Vice President, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, Honorable Chief of Staff, the President of the National House of Chiefs, Chairman of the National Christian Council, Honorable Minister for Communication and Digitalization, colleague ministers, Governor of the Central Bank of Ghana, Deputy Ministers, Deputy Governor, Directors, Heads of Public Sector Agencies and Associations, and CEOs of banks and captains of industry and the fintech industry, invited guests, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. I am truly honored and indeed grateful and extremely happy for the opportunity to address you and for this day to be here. Over a year into the COVID-19 pandemic, we continue to face fundamental questions about the kind of country we want to build for the future. Indeed, today's choices as we attempt to bounce back from COVID-19 to build back better and greener will be the defining legacy of the government. Given the fragility of the economy both here and across the world, and the continuing inability of the global financial architecture to allocate resources fairly and equitably, the essential requirement today and for the future is to establish a robust domestic revenue mobilization strategy, and the key to this is technology, a digital platform which will enable the state to be the true visible hand which allocates resources towards economic dynamism and social protection for all. At the Ghana Enterprises Agency launch, I mentioned that all pathways such as austerity measures or the expectation that business as usual can return us on our growth trajectory are woefully premature. COVID-19 is a crisis that requires bold and imaginative measures to lead the charge for a sustainable recovery for our country. That is why we designed and launched the blueprint to our recovery and transformation under the Ghana 100 billion Ghana Cares Obatampa program. As always, I encourage all of us to share and plug into Ghana Cares Obatampa program because it clearly outlines all that we will do to establish macro stability, promote social mobility, and build this ideal of Ghana being a pillar of stability and the green space on the African continent. Since the launch of the CARES program, the figure 100 billion has been referenced a lot, understandably so, as a development anchor, the public sector. Thus, as one of our solutions to this. And we thank the Vice President for his fight for digitalization from the very beginning of the administration. According to a recent McKinsey report, COVID-19 accelerated digitalization by an estimated 7 years globally. I guess businesses in the goods sector and 61% of micro-sized enterprises, all identifying online selling as a top new opportunity in reaction to the crisis. And these we are yet to find means of taxing. In truth, before the pandemic, digitalization was poised to change the world. COVID-19 marks a historic tipping point into the digital era. So this forms part of why the government, in conjunction with our consortium of 3 brilliant local fintechs, have developed a centralized digital platform, payment platform, dubbed the Ghana.gov platform, to provide a consolidated view of all payments to government agencies. This initiative is part of a host of digitalization initiatives to formalize Ghana's economy, promote digital inclusion, expand our tax base, and improve our revenue mobilization. These include the paperless port, national ID card, digital property address system, digital payment platform, NPA digital retail outlet, fuel monitoring, land records digitization. And once again, our gratitude to the Vice President for his leadership in these areas. Your Excellency, the Ghana.gov payment platform is interface of existing platform at some MDAs, including GRA, and 23 commercial banks to facilitate cash and check transactions from any branch of the partner banks. All electronic payment methods, including mobile money, Ghana QR, Visa, MasterCard, and USID via star 222 number on any mobile phone can be conducted through the platform at the user's convenience. Since the platform's pilot insertion in June 2020, with a value of 20.2 billion as of 4:30 p.m. this past Monday. That's how accurately we are coming now. Encouragingly, over 90% of transactions were of GRA. Undoubtedly, this should translate into enhanced revenue mobilization outcomes. In February of this year, I think we got about 1.8 billion cedis from them. And in June this year, it had risen to 3.7 billion. So at that rate, Excellency Vice President, we are not going to have a deficit in short. In the coming months, the Ministry of Finance will not only seek to deploy the platform to cover more public sector agencies, including state-owned enterprises, but also take steps to interface the Ghana.gov platform with the GIFMIS system to facilitate compliance with the National Public Management Framework. Government will also launch the RACE, Revenue Assurance and Compliance Enforcement, an interagency collaboration between GRA, the Ministry of Finance, and National Security to spearhead the ministry's oversight of the revenue collection agencies. Tax revenue has been relatively low in Ghana, with our tax revenue to GDP of about 14.3%, compared to about 20% for Sub-Saharan Africa and 34% for Europe. This is a stark example. Today, GRA's target is about 57, let's say 60 billion. And if we add 14% and move to 20, 21%, That's another 30 billion. So that's the extent of leakage that we're experiencing without a digital system. And in Europe, it's 34%, which means that you could be getting revenues of about 150 billion if we stop these leakages. Now, these are profound numbers for the development of our country, and the Ghana Beyond Aid will be a reality in this administration. There are many challenges ahead, though, to ensure that we recover from the pandemic. However, no responsibility is more important than our effort also to stop the flow of illicit finance. We have both problems on the international level and also on the domestic level. So for Africa, according to UNCTAD, there's 88.6 billion of resources lost through illicit financial flows, of which 63% is due to multinational movements. Similarly, stolen assets recovery initiatives suggest that between 20 to 30 billion on the African continent is lost to corruption by public sector officials. That's Ghana.gov. Recently, as you know, the G20 have come to an accommodation that multinationals should be paying a minimum of 15% corporate taxes, and that would change the scene completely with the 88.6 billion that is being ferreted away. We did an analysis of one of our major companies in Ghana, and the effective tax rate, Mr. Vice President, was 4%. So you begin to see how technology would help us a lot in this way. So we really are looking forward to the effectiveness of Ghana.gov. And the challenges we have, Mr. Vice President, is the fact that on the multinational front, I think they have a lot more resources and are therefore able to exploit inefficiencies in our tax code, and this will strengthen GRA to be able to avoid the asymmetries of information for that. And then on our domestic front, we should be able to create an environment where the social contract is not broken, and enhancement and enforcement and compliance is across the board. So there's a sense that everybody is paying their way through this. In the recent act to bring the Ghana unique identification card to GRA, where we had 5.5 million TIN numbers, and now with the introduction of the card, we have 15.5 million people that we can get to. Fascinating results from that, because now we clearly have the age groups. We know where people live. We've been able to identify some 22,000 professionals who are engineers, medical professionals, finance professionals, legal professionals, who all have some amnesia about how taxes are paid. But now we have their home numbers, their addresses, and we should remind them about that. So that is going to change the landscape, and a sense for the society that nobody is above the law and there's a reason to pay. We also have done some analysis on a regional basis, and you have Greater Accra paying 80% of the taxes, Western region 8%, Ashanti region 7%, and Eastern 6%. Now, you begin to wonder how Ashanti region or Eastern region can be paying 8 and 6% of our taxes. This is a very profound period for us, and we really can thank our fintech companies for what they have done. If I had any power, I'm sure the Order of the Volta will be. So I really would like them to get up so we see them and we congratulate them for the service of sacrifice to Ghana. Where are they? There we go. Thank you very much indeed. So, Mr. Vice President, I want Ghana to continue to be a world leader in the digital economy and public service delivery. With 71% of our population under 35, we are uniquely qualified to lead the digital age. So in addition to the measures to infuse the digital economy in our revenue collection, I employ all of us in government to use technology to provide greater transparency and efficiency on service delivery across the public sector. Ultimately, we have to maintain the resolve to ensure that the immense opportunities that Ghana's digital future offers us are realized and made available to all. A Ghana that we are proud of. So, President, this is our task, this is our challenge, and this is our opportunity. We thank you. We thank God for this, and may He bless our nation and make it great and strong. Thank you.
The Minister of Finance, the Honorable Ken Oforiatta, thank you for your bold leadership and your efforts at promoting digitization in Ghana. Mr. Vice President, Honorable Ministers of State, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, for the next few minutes, let's show you an introductory video of Ghana.gov. Please lend your attention to the screen.
For the past several years, we've tried to find a way to minimize the leakages of government revenue into individual pockets by using technology. And so there was a Ghana electronic payments platform which was supposed to assist all ministries, departments, and agencies to use one platform on which to deliver their services. However, the cost of maintaining that system over time on the part of real digitization of all payments for government goods and services.
The community coming together with this
very vibrant IT community. In Ghana.
I must government ministries, departments, and agencies.
Yes, pay through your own bank without fintechs to be able to lead the way for now for the applicant. And applications or Ghana.gov. With the infrastructure that it needs, and secondly, we are also supporting them with a
even better. I must commend the President for his leadership in this space as well, and the
of public organizations, CEOs of banks, fintechs, and captains of industry Nana Adodankwa Akufo-Addo, whose vision is brought about everything thing that we are seeing in this digitalization space. Ladies and gentlemen, such as passports, known as Goro boys, to obtain form is available to all citizens. Provision and delivery of all before a single platform ID card. Has solved this problem. The residential address, secondly, a residential or office in the villages where mud huts will also have their address place fixed. Only have a mobile money account. We had a situation where very, very few people could make payments into a government account. So if you then have this single platform, it means so many people would be excluded from it because they have got an inability to make those payments on the platform. We solved this problem account. In addition, we've implemented the universal QR code that will complement mobile money and allow all merchants and individuals the NHISDV the motor insurance database, the ports, and so on. In the case of the passport office, fill it out in pen and then up. It's also important that the tax as the TIN number. And by doing this, this has increased the number of people with TIN numbers from 4% of the adult population, which was the case in 2016. So between basically independence and 2016, we had only 4% of the adult population with TIN numbers. Issue now that fall on the lap of GRAs, now how to leverage this database and make revenue out of it. And it's very, very important that as we want to expand the base, I mean, maybe from next year, we'll talk to the Minister of Finance that everybody, even if you are paying zero, should file so that we can have a record. Everybody should file, even if you have nothing. So just on your mobile application, just say, I don't have it. It's zero to file. We'll just press it and we'll take that work. Otherwise, you are really going to be putting the cart before the horse to try to put a platform, as was the case, without these key pillars in place. So I'm excited that in Ghana we did not go beyond our shores to develop and manage a platform like this. Indeed, the spirit of collaboration and innovation exhibited by the local technology companies, Hubtel, ExpressPay, and IT consortium who are powering this payments platform is most admirable. I know you've stood up and we've clapped for you, but let's clap for you again. I'm sure you are all going to be happy that you are not going to be receiving further. This could not have happened. They have, of course, people who are working with them. Ernest Akori at the Ministry of Finance. Ernest, where are you? Well done. Well done. We have Nita, Richard Ochirefusu, who has also been a strong pillar for us in this project. Richard, where are you? Well done. And your team, we have Bank of Ghana, of course, all the money goes there, and they have an interest in making sure, and they've been very, very supportive. Starters, Ghana.gov is a one-stop shop to enable citizens easily access government services, simplify payments for public services, ensure prompt payments for services, and promote transparency and visibility of the internally generated funds. It is a real weapon in the fight against demons and principalities in the public will be recorded instantly, avoiding any bribery and corruption regarding the quoted service fee and curtailing the risk of embezzlement. We had a video where the Ministry of Tourism, the representative was talking about how they digitize payments in places like Elmina Castle. Over 2 billion in 2017, with about 254 MMDAs and some 127 public organizations operating more than 2,000 physical points of services with mostly manual processes. Revenue collection is bound to have challenges. The Ghana.gov platform and help us achieve our long-term goal of a Ghana beyond aid. First, Ghana.gov will help grow government revenue. It is estimated that about 10 to 15% of collections are lost through inefficiencies, theft, or other accounting schemes. Going digital means that we can improve our revenue collection by an estimated 3 billion cedis annually. Also, the sheer convenience of enabling all of us to pay for government services with our mobile money, our bank accounts, our new QR code, our fintech apps on our phones, or even through the bank's drafts and so on, the hassle of going through long queues and hopping from office to office just to make a payment for a government service will simply become a thing of the past. It is expected that Ghana will derive expense savings of some 40 million Ghana cedis a year as a result of this platform. And that is a conservative number, because a 2017 payment industry report indicated that Ghana could save over 250 million Ghana cedis a year by becoming more of a cash-light economy. Second, Ghana.gov will redefine how we all engage with government. Beyond the financial benefits of Ghana.gov, the platform will also transform how we all connect to government. There's currently no Government of Ghana mobile application for over 9 million smartphone users and more than 30 million mobile users in Ghana. The soon-to-be-published Ghana.gov Citizen app will have important features that will change the way we connect to official information, report issues in our communities, and exchange critical data. Third, Ghana.gov will help boost Ghana's international profile rankings. This government's aim of making Ghana a globally competitive market is anchored on the belief that increasing access to public services through technology will have a strong positive impact in the general ease of doing business within Ghana. In the process, this will boost our ranking among other nations and thereby help grow our foreign direct investments. Countries such as Rwanda, Estonia, Mauritius have all seen significant uplift in their investments as a result of their efforts to digitize and ease access to government services. Ghana.gov will offer a simple and single user experience for all government services and will make it easy for everyone to find and pay for government services. The days where you have to make several phone calls or look for a middleman just to get information and help on a government service is coming to an end. As of now, ladies and gentlemen, the Passport Office, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Regional Integration, Lands Commission, National Service Secretariat, Food and Drugs Administration, National Information Technology Authority, Registrar General's Department, and the National Schools and Inspectorate Authority have all been onboarded onto the Ghana.gov portal. It's in the process of onboarding the Public Procurement Authority, Data Protection Commission, MPA, Minerals Commission, CODVET, Ghana Post, and so on. The launch today should serve as a catalyst to speed up the onboarding of all remaining MMDAs. And I ask that we make a good effort to onboard all MMDAs by the end of the year. That should be our goal. Everybody should be onboarded by the end of the year so that by January we'll say bye-bye to the old way of doing things and start afresh in 2022. Ladies and gentlemen, the Ghana card, the digital transactions costs, enhance the convenience of citizens, and improves the revenue-generating capacity of service providers. The integration of the Ghana card with passport services, NHIS, SNIT are just the beginning of the transformation. Finally, the full scale of the benefits of the Ghana.gov platform will not be realized until there is improved connectivity at district and community levels. And this is why the Ministry for Communications and Digitalization is embarking on a program of making sure that rural and underserved areas within the next 2 or so years will have access to connectivity. Ghana has also strengthened, because as we digitize, we have to be careful about our cybersecurity. And in this regard, Ghana has also strengthened our cybersecurity infrastructure, led by the Ministry for Communications and Digitalization. And we have recently been ranked 3rd in Africa on Cybersecurity Index of the International Telecommunications Union. So we are not doing badly, but by its nature, cybersecurity will continue to be a work in progress, and we'll continue to focus on it, because every time you block something, they'll try to get around it. So, but we are very cognizant of making sure that we enhance cybersecurity as we digitize. I would like to congratulate all of you and thank all of you who have worked so hard, so hard to turn this idea into a reality. It's taken us 2 years to do this, and it's remarkable, quite frankly, because when you look at that system that has been put in place by the partners, the technical people, it's just mind-blowing, and it's really a sight to behold, and I really thank them because we've turned this idea into a reality. We are leapfrogging bottlenecks in public administration to accelerate our economic transformation together. So I thank you all very much for your attention, and we say that Ghana.gov has now been officially, by the grace of God, launched.
The Vice President of the Republic, His Excellency Alhaji Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia. Another round of applause. It's always an edifying experience listening to you as you catalog so well our digital transformation journey into digital inclusion, laced with a healthy blend of humor and candor. We say thank you. I only wish you were my teacher in secondary school. I'd have been a professor by now. And so, Mr. Vice President, for making digitalization your life's work, it's forced to you now, ably accompanied by the Chief of Staff of the Office of the President, the Minister of Finance, the Minister of Communications and Digitalization, and an important partner who disseminates all this information to Ghanaians, the Minister of Information, to please proceed to the front as we officially unveil the logo of Ghana.gov. Yes, please. And so it will be a countdown from 10 to 1, where His Excellency the Vice President will witness the unveil of the new logo, I beg your pardon, for the Ghana.gov. If we're ready, let's begin the count. From 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and to God. Satisfaction. And with 3 happy cheers, we say hip hip, hip hip. And so, Your Excellency, Mr. Vice President, respectfully I ask that you please turn around for a ceremonial photograph to mark this great day. Let's have the official logo in the background. Yes, let's have the official logo in the background. Thank you very much. Photographers, if you please permit me, Mr. Vice President, if it pleases you, I would like you to please space out so we can see clearly the logo for the photographs. The consortium in Express Bay, their managing directors, Alex Bram, Prince Bujay, and Curtis Vanderpoel. A round of applause as they join. This is how we celebrate I only pray for the Commissioner General of the Ghana Revenue Authority, seeing that he's in suit, and yet his boss has come to mop every excess liquidity in the system. I just pray his target will not be increased. To this end, Mr. Vice President, I believe all that needs to be said has been said. However, what is the way forward after such a successful launch? The answers lie with Ghana's Minister of Information, the Honorable Kojo Oppong-Nkrumah. A round of applause as he comes.
Your Excellency the Vice President, Madam Chief of Staff, Minister, will be the end. It is rather the beginning. For this to succeed, we need your partnership. The technology companies will continue to maintain a robust platform. The agencies responsible for government services will continue with their digitalization processes. We have now the opportunity to deepen awareness and uptake across the general population. And that is where we'll be counting on all of you, across your various sectors, to help us push the word out. Public service providers, our colleagues in financial institutions, government officials, and our colleagues in the media. For this to work, we all need to join in the marketing and public education of the agenda and this platform. We say thank you and congratulations to the technology companies. Thank you and congratulations to the Ministers for Finance, Communications and Digitalization. Congratulations to you, Your Excellency the Vice President. For those who know your history, right from the Bank of Ghana, this digitalization agenda has been dear to your heart. We say congratulations and thank you to His Excellency the President for his leadership. As the Honorable Minister responsible for communications said, it's digitime in Ghana now. Let's make a success of it. Thank you.
And congratulations and many thanks to you, the Honorable Kojo Oppong-Nkrumah, Ghana's Minister of Information. Yours has been a job well done, disseminating government policies and programs to the understanding of every Ghanaian. I believe he deserves a round of applause. To this end, it falls to me to say thank you on behalf of the Vice President of the Republic and all the team members who have made this possible, particularly to you, members of the private sector, for coming in your numbers and for showing such enthusiasm and support. Government has done its part, and we believe that you've seen and you're impressed, and you also do your part to augment Ghana's efforts at achieving a Ghana beyond aid. I am, by the grace of God, Jerry Edemajololo, and I'm thankful for the pleasure of your company and this great opportunity. Shall we please rise and invoke the blessing of God Almighty as we sing together, God bless our homeland Ghana and make her great and strong.
God bless our homeland Ghana and
May God bless the Ghana.gov, and may God bless our homeland Ghana and make her great and strong.
Powers and principalities. There's so much fire inside me.
Tragedy struck when part of the largest hillside at the kosher rubbish dump collapsed.
It's going to be fun to see how he goes about approaching this game.
We table issues relating to the arts and entertainment for a riveting discussion, of course, without fear nor favor.
The question the presenter asked them was a dumb question. You need to speak the part and move.
Varied views. We agree to disagree.
So I would disagree with everything you said. I think that he's a smart guy. I think what he did.
No, but I also said he's a smart guy.
Yeah.
I guess that I'm waiting for the what next. Yeah,
I don't think that we have to wait for what next.
It sometimes gets confrontational, but that's the beauty of the game.
Today you are denying funny face.
It's not my brother.
Today you are denying funny face.
I don't know him.
You don't know funny face.
It's not my brother.
You don't know funny face.
It's a package. We meet, we sit, we dialogue, we learn, we progress. My name is Benefo Abrantepa, a proud blogger, and this is my forum.
So do you know how long the company has been in existence? 22 years?
No, I didn't. It's when you reached out to us and mentioned that you're 22 years, and I think that's shocking. I've followed GhanaWeb for quite a while, more than a decade, but I wouldn't have pegged you guys for having been in existence for more than 2 decades, and I think that's really positive for you guys. You've served the nation really well with the kind of contents that you've delivered to your readers over the past years, and I think that it's been a pleasure, having worked with you for me at SoccerBet, and for every other reader out there. I'm sure they'll be really pleased to know that you've been in existence for 22 years. We want to, from here at SoccerBet, what we want to say to you at GhanaWeb, to your management, to your staff, is congratulations for this particular feat. It's been an amazing journey, I'm sure, and I want to wish you all the best going forward for the years to come. Everything that you do, may it work well for you. May you go beyond your boundaries and continue to serve the entire populace.
You can see the celebrations right behind me, and it's been 10 good years since the progress won the Ghana Premier League. When I'm speaking to some of them, they are jubilating, they are happy, all the way to the VIP stands. The celebrations are massive. Celebrations are massive. In coalition with so I'll start talking to the fans. And the noise it's making it difficult for me to listen to and from the last Fridays. And then I'm on the league in 10 years. I can speak good English. Yeah. You are winning a league in 10 years. How does it feel?
You know, I don't know what to say, but when phobia is on form, Ghana football is so beautiful. But I'm issuing a question to the Ghana referees. You know, the type of officiating that we were experiencing since the league began is not something fair. You've seen all what is going, all the hooliganism going around. You know, Ghana referees must be serious. They must take their job serious. Unless what we witness one day, it will be a bloody thing. Okay.
So you've won the league today. Now, where's the target? Are you targeting a double in the MTN FA Cup?
Oh, it's for inshallah. The FA Cup is coming for us. Our ultimate listing is to go to the Confederation, go to the African Cup and participate and win.
All right. Now, Samuel Boadu has done things that Japanese couldn't do, foreigners couldn't do, top coaches who have more experience than him in the game couldn't do. What do you have to say about your coach, Samuel Boadu?
God bless him. God richly bless him. God richly bless him. And all his endeavors. We pray that God give him the wisdom to be one of the topmost coach in the world. I pray for Samuel Boadu. God bless Samuel Boadu. God bless him. God bless him. God bless him. God bless him.
All right, so God bless Samuel Boadu for doing things that big coaches, including Japanese and all that, couldn't do. We are still at the Accra Sports Stadium. As you can see, the scenes all around across here to the VIP stage. This man looks a bit hyper. His club has won. How's Agile for the first time since 2009? Celebrations, need to say.
Wow, sharp. Morano, you see, Miana, Monsieur, Augustine 1, you see, half. And we had the Chawaria, or we didn't for Miko Court. The celebration, what was the according smoothly. Oh, the player was because you're not ready by and a esprit here. Oh, line. And the economy, so they penny for the
celebrations in a band or Hana, some of our class.
Where are Genesis? Now, before I ever do Malakai, I don't know who's the phobia, and we are the same our celebration. Yeah, I got to us our fear.
It's as a fan, more person, money after camp for the Kawana, and some of Wood and I.
Just no mercy for the cripple. Yeah, see, Yanima boy, Yarifo, GBBR, the other back was to be a baby.
As Agile in 10 years, now something got to call. We are Munano, supporters almost by this time, almost era Okadena job.
So Agron obi ani say agro de obi be the first no be so the second ebedu emre bi no ye chi to aso 6 times no mu ji bi omaka omanatu ese si aso yes abeji no ye ka sha o say akanse na ko ye na nyame ya adum na fa enti no omu be ka ye hu na ye celebrate because without house of folk there will be no kotoko. And without Kotoko, so there will be no house because only 2 teams and I ball. And I am from Muslim. And so I'm going to smoothly. Now I'm back when I celebrate.
All right, so God has been good to Accra House of Folk as they win their 21st Ghana Premier League title. Ebra Costa Papage, Ekoeno, has fans, Musso Jago, Mobo Chairman, Togba Fede, so or the boy Dubai, Salifu, Sisi Amajeleg, and then I'll catch it to Gafford.
So we catch it to Gafford, say, has I was wearing now, and a more now, Wayadi, if we say a thing, said, yeah, your coach, your technical team, and now call ye, not to me a board, a coffee word to buy, a coffee service to buy, now yet to be a Juma, they got to train by 7 points. As a non to go for the no more to tone, any supporters, any old members in Nabacao, Bessie Manche, or also did it to me now, what the Batayano, Abua, it's the way my Togadia, yet your 2 for Yakupo di Adanasi. So what Peja has, Mama has said, Gina ye. Now, leg, you know, Yadino, Minsensi, ya. The next year, we are twice one day. Now,
it's a leg on a more Pesamoja, I hope somebody FA Cup in the count.
Ya pese the FA Cup in the count, ya did double, say the 2000 a year, no. Who's the house of folk there? Ya Kaya Hua. Now, at some mercy. And you know, much be a facing of this, a Ibiani edge, the edge double FA Cup in the edge. Now, me, I'm in me was say, ya pese a Shako Tokobio. Now, you Timmy Shano. Ya pese 4 be a Samba Bio.
Okay. Finally, Coach Samobuedu. Why there? David Duncan, any coach who could dominate to me, honestly, then I'll catch on.
Coach Samobuedu, so, oh yeah, Obia, me who said the American or your Jeffo, Emma has your folk. Now, me to be so 2 for your Coach Samobuedu. Every so media mano. Or take lead, and I was not take case in the buyer, and I leg in the council, or send take lead the BM. And I covered the no abaye, and as I can see ye, and Tina ye baby on Yakupon, or 2 for Yakupon, shaman say, and couldn't be no lead, no day has your folk, and floor shumuti, Coach and Bodu, or Napam for no, and 2 for Yakupo di Danasi, Sarah de Mana, or the Nansen, dear, non coso, no 2 ponco denim.
All right, so you see the fans are going in front of the VIP, and we are also following them to see how the celebration is going on here at the Accra Sports Stadium. changes and now you are champions?
Yeah, I think they've done well. Like their strategy really worked. They should keep up the good work. Like what actually they are doing for the players to be able to perform this well, we are loving it and they should keep it up.
Who was your best Hasselhoff player this season?
Bania!
Alright, so we're wrapping it up all here at the Accra Sports Stadium. Celebrations are ongoing as Hasselhoff are champions of the 2020-2021 Ghana Premier League, irrespective of their match in the 34 game against Wafa in Sugakope. First league title since 2009. How do you feel?
We feel very elated. We are very excited because this year too happens to be 110th anniversary. So winning the league is the best thing and the best gift we have to give the fans of Hasselhoff. So we are very excited that this has happened. And at this time of 110th anniversary, you know it's going to be a whole lot of fanfare. We have the FA Cup 2 in addition. Let's add that to make the league up.
I'll come back to you. Let me come to you. First victory since 2009. How old were you when Hasselhoff won their last league title? You don't remember? So how is the feeling like? What will you tell your generation who are not here? What happened here when you won the league after 10 years?
Oh, I'll say Phobia is the best. Phobia is the best.
How is the feeling like?
It's amazing because they've really worked hard and you could see from like the public, like the audience, everybody is happy. And myself, I'm very, very excited for the players. Individually, they've done well. And congratulations to the players.
Who has been your best Hasselhoff player this season?
Benjamin Afutu and Daniel Ifilebane.
What about you?
Benjamin Afutu.
Last one. The protocol fans who are watching right now, they will be sad. What will you tell your rivals?
I mean, I can't tell them anything. They've already seen it for themselves. They should just, give us the applause because we've really worked hard for this.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
Okay, now when Costa Package left, fans organized a demonstration. Toby responded with Sambo Bwedu and then Ibrahim Salif. Fast forward, you are champions. What do you have to tell your board chairman?
Okay, you see, the fall of a man is not the end of the road. So if you fall and then we are in 11th position and you rose all the way to the top. At a point, Carnivore was leading up by 5 points. They thought that was the end of the league for them. But did you know that he has a certain coach called Samuel Boyd who has come to revamp the team. Now we went 11 games unbeaten. And now we entered the league with Samuel Boyd unbeaten. And we feel like that is the best record we could have from a change from Costa Package to Samuel Boyd. We've also seen a change in some of our players who went on injury and have returned from injury. We have the influx of, Unveiling into the team and all that. And it's been helping our team, and you see that the team has been able to, gel together. We like that.
Now, what will you say about Bwedu? He has done something that Japanese couldn't do, Duncan couldn't do, a lot of top couldn't do it. What will you say about Bwedu?
It is ours. It's in our home. And all I can say is that the fact that a foreigner couldn't do it doesn't mean that a local coach can't do it. You saw what Salah started and Sisu Jones had to go through for both the under 20 and then the Accra Folk team. So the fact that a foreigner couldn't do it doesn't mean that somebody can't do it. I mean, Sisu Jones had to go through it for us. So obviously, somebody is doing it for us.
Is Bwedu the new Jones?
Oh, definitely. He's going to win the FA Cup to make it a double.
Is the celebrations ending here or is going right?
It's a whole month-long celebration. We'll celebrate to the end of July, and we shall wrap it up when we win the FA Cup, and we'll continue to the end of the year.
That's it. You heard what the Hasselhoff fans have to say. They are champions of Ghana Premier League for the first time since 2009. Are you a Phobian and you are watching me? What do you have to say about this feat achieved by Coach Samuel Bwedu? My name is Joel Lishen, reporting for GhanaWeb.
democracy in the sub-region, in Africa, and across the world is under severe strain. In a recent webinar organized in May by the Kofi Annan Foundation, they captured the state of affairs as follows, and I quote, according to the Freedom House Freedom in the World Report 2021, of the 12 countries with the most significant decline in democracy year on year, 5 were in West Africa. The Economist Intelligence Unit's latest Democracy Index 2020 showed that only Ghana and Cabo Verde still qualify as fully fledged democracies in the region. A key feature of this decline in compliance with democratic norms is reflected in the conduct of elections within the sub-region. The Kofi Annan Foundation abstract to the webinar notes, and again I quote, reports of widespread electoral irregularities, the arrest of pro-democracy activists and journalists, and the killing of peaceful protesters in demonstrations over the last 3 years in West Africa are grounds for concern. There is a growing distrust in the independence, neutrality, and impartiality of election management bodies. Indeed, friends and colleagues, out of the 9 or so elections, and this includes parliamentary and local elections and presidential elections, organized within the sub-region, one can say that only Liberia passed off without significant challenges. Benin, Côte d'Ivoire, Cameroon, Ghana, Togo, and the special cases of Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger all suffered major problems. Indeed, this backsliding into the dark days of authoritarian rule, sham elections, human rights abuses, are now complicated by the explosion of new technology and new media, creating new threats of misinformation and disinformation, deployed to negatively influence elections. Just last week, CDD Ghana and the Kofi Annan Foundation launched and discussed the Kofi Annan Foundation Commission report on protecting electoral integrity in the digital age. There was another launch that was also done in Abuja prior to that. Now, in the executive summary of the report, the Commission observes, and I quote, new information and communication technologies pose difficult challenges for electoral integrity. In recent years, foreign governments have used social media and the internet to interfere in elections around the globe. Disinformation has been weaponized to discredit democratic institutions, to sow societal distrust, and attack political candidates. Social media has proved a useful tool for extremist groups to send messages of hate and to incite violence. Democratic governments strain to respond to a revolution in political advertising brought about by ICTs. Meeting of the West Africa Election Observers Network is a network of domestic election observers within the sub-region. We are in our 11th year. It was established because the importance of domestic election observers, I think, has shown throughout the successes that many countries have chopped, particularly with protecting election integrity and peaceful elections in the sub-region. So we often do meet
to look at, things that we can improve on, how we can even strengthen our instruments for monitoring. But I think everybody recognizes that in the last couple of years, there's a lot of challenges that have emerged. This particular work that we are doing now is focused on the rise of misinformation and disinformation, particularly because you have new technologies, but also you have new media that are combining. And if you listen to what Mr. Francis Oke, who is the head of the Election Assistance Division at ECOWAS, was saying, the challenge is really around the ease and the speed with which you can do misinformation and disinformation. It's always been there, but now with new technology, it makes it even faster. So the damage is already done before you can react. For election observers, that become quite a very difficult environment to operate in, because you can go around and monitor the election, but the election and people's reaction and responses might be influenced by something completely outside of your knowledge or control. So we have to understand the environment, reassess our instruments that we deploy for elections so that we can be better prepared to create a more conducive environment for good election outcomes. So that's what in the next 2 days, that's what we want to deliberate on, see how we can play a role in trying to counter this new threat, to electoral integrity. And you already seen examples of government shutting down internet or social media platforms. But if you recall in my speech, I said that the challenge is really how we strike the balance. I think everybody recognizes both the threats but also the opportunities. If you think of it in economic terms, if you shut down Facebook, the number of people who have just generated businesses or rely on that platform to do their trading is huge. So the benefits are there, but the threats are also there. So how do we strike a balance? And that has to do with not just the government, but also the platform, those who control the platform, like social media, Facebook or WhatsApp, and having a discussion as to what should be the best kind of regulation to ensure that we are not overwhelmed by the threats, and then we can take advantage of the opportunities.
In the past few days, my office has received thousands of calls from the rank and file of the party, the media and party sympathizers, home and abroad. We have called this press conference to address and give assurance of our firm resolve, like I said, to stand firm and remain unmovable. I, Nana Frimpoma, chair and leader of the Convention People's Party, wish to state emphatically, categorically, that there is no cause for alarm within the rank and file of the party, and that any internal wrangling will be dealt with using the party structures. Yes, indeed, they are back again. Proponents of CPP distractors are at it again, but this time, the party will not tolerate the defeatist theories. The only alternative for Ghana, as we stand today, as said by the current, the former, it is the solution to this country. The problem is in the hands of CPP and Osagyefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, and therefore the only solution to the problems that we face in this country is in the hands of CPP. We are making a clear call to all who have left to come back to CPP. We are making a clear call. Everyone that went because of the internal wanglings and the people, the very same internal people who are here, enemies of progress, that all they do is to pull CPP down. When CPP is taken up, we are asking all of you to come back. CPP is back again, and as a leader of that CPP, we are taking you to victory. We are not turning back. We are poised. We have made modest gains. It is very clear everywhere Over the years, the smaller supposedly parties wait till election. We won't wait. We care about the people of this nation, and we will be there with them. We are going to be there with them because we believe. We believe in Ghana. We believe in the people. We believe in the youth. We believe in the women. We believe in all